Hey y'all, I'm back again. Sorry I've been gone for a while. It's been a lot going on, a lot. But anyway, I'm back and this episode was wowzers, okay? But yeah, we got to do some talking, okay? Because in this video, we're going to go over Before the 90 Days, episode 16. And baby, when I tell you this episode was a lot.
You're gonna have to help me get this on, by the way.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, bitch. The relationship is over. Am I crazy? Or is my guy living with a girl and getting financially supported?
Okay, we have Forrest and Sheena losing their virginity and now ready to move to a whole nother country. Okay, overnight. We have Lisa and Daniel, and still one of the most annoyingest couples on this freaking season this so far. Okay, they are getting cleansed while he's still acting a little bit weird. We have Elise embarrassing Joshua in front of the whole bar. Child, she was wild. We have Zigg proposing, and they kind of act like they've been together for 10 years, but only been together for a few months. Okay, a little weird, but okay. We have Emma still chasing a man that has already proven himself to be disgusting and played her so many times. Okay. Then you got Rick getting pressed about the kids conversation, right? Like he doesn't know what he signed up for, marrying a seriously younger woman than he is. Okay. So yeah, it's very messy, very crazy, and let's get into it. Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie. This first couple completely caught me off guard. And drum roll, Forrest and Sheena.
Hey, I'm not a virgin anymore. It was a great sensation. It's way better than what I thought, okay? Way better than what I do at night by myself. Me and my hand, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to break up.
Okay, so they're going to a resort for some alone time. And the whole car ride, y'all, they just been some horny little monkeys, child. They kisses on each other and all that type of stuff. We found out that they're both virgins. Okay, so Forrest brings out those rubbers, busts out those rubbers. Time for some hanky panky, and yeah, they end up getting busy. And then we see them on the next day, right? The next day, he's on cloud nine, feeling himself. The best time, he's like, this is the best. I'd have felt the best ever. Now and they both, lost their virginities that night. So virgins no more. And then you have Forrest. Okay, like I said, he's super ecstatic. This man said that it was sloppy. He said it was sloppy. He said he almost needed a life preserver.
Well, more and sloppy.
Like what? Forrest, what has this turned you into, my guy? Like, relax a little bit. But I guess she put it on him, John. She put it on him. Okay. So one night changed everything for this man. Okay. His whole life plan. This man said he's moving to the Philippines now to be with Sheena because that is his whole world. Okay. And I mean, good for them. We love that. But I think you might want to think maybe twice about it. But who knows? Once you're in love, it gets a little rocky sometimes. But speaking of things getting weird, we got the Lisa and Daniel saga, which continues to get more and more strange and just awkward. Okay. So they go to the market, they get some yams, some goats, and that was a big ass yam they got. But anyway, they get that stuff because they have to go to meet with the priest and his shrine. And they get there. This man is mad aggressive, child. He is yelling. I mean, I'm like, chill. I'm thinking to myself, like, chill out. If I was there, I'd be like, pipe down, sir. Like, yelling and screaming, doing way too much. Like, yikes, scared me a little bit, but he's acting a little too crazy for me. But I guess Lisa's like, I need to get this. I needs to get this man. I got to get this man. Okay.
What is your adjective? Tell me why they are here.
So they go through it. They're chatting it up. And child, when he finds out that Lisa has been with a woman, child, he goes berserk. He's like, That's why you're here for cleansing. And then he puts his bowl. He tells Daniel to put all the money in the pot. Did all the money. I'm like, at this point, is this a cleansing or is this a highway robbery at this point? Okay. So after that, he gives them their blessing. They go through all the rituals and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, they get in the car and they start touching and tonguing and all this. I'm like, okay, I guess they was waiting, I guess, for, I don't know. They was waiting, I guess. So, to me, Daniel really seemed hella uninterested. I mean, he was like,
Sharing happy.
with his eyes open, like weird. And at this point, I don't know about y'all. Y'all let me know, but I still do not trust Daniel. I still do not trust Daniel. So pause real quick. Do y'all trust Daniel yet? Yes or no? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, now let's get to Joshua and Elise. Okay, now I like Elise, but child, this episode she was a little bit much. Okay, a little bit much.
Hey guys, let me ask you guys a whole question. Am I crazy? Or is my guy living with a girl and getting financially supported crazy? Did you know? No, he's lying to me.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Thank you.
How long have you been together?
We've been talking 6 months, but he shouldn't be living with her, right? And getting financially supported, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. He shouldn't be living with her and he's getting financially supported. Do you think that's crazy? Thank you.
So, and to me, this is kind of where everything goes left with her. Like, okay, so in the beginning, they're not really speaking and all this type of stuff, but they're still, upset about, him being with Nat and all the conversations they have surrounding that. We have Joshua feeling a little bit doubtful about their relationship because Elise keeps accusing him. Duh. So anyway, they end up going on the yacht or boat, whatever you want to call it. They are taking Joshua's company's boat out again. Now, if you recall, he had an issue with crashing one of their boats. Okay. Now, and I recall that them saying at least saying 20K, but I guess it was more like 2K. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it or not. I just think he's trying to minimize it a little bit so she isn't so like shocked about the situation and yada yada yada. Okay, but to me, I'm surprised they even letting this man take this boat out again for a second time. Like, there's no way in hell. Like, something is going on. I don't know. Something is off. No company is generally letting you take out a boat again after you done already crashed one. Come on now. Yeah. So they on the boat, and then Elise, of course, she can't help herself but to bring up Nat in the dang on living with her situation. In the boat crash, of course. Okay. So she starts asking questions, and I'm like, here we go again. He basically says that he was trying to impress a client, so they'll come buy a boat from him when they're ready to buy a boat. And he went too far in the shallows, and it was only a couple $1,000s in damage. Okay. But anyway, so moving on, they start talking about the Nat situation again. Okay. I am so tired of her bringing this up. I understand that it's an issue for her, but people, friends do this. I'm sorry, friends do this, and until you see something that is inappropriate in your eyes, then stop bringing it up. Like, stop bringing it up, in my opinion. But y'all let me know what y'all think about. Would y'all let y'all man, if y'all was in a long distance relationship, live with another woman if that was his friend? Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Okay. So anyway, she's getting all upset about that situation. Josh was like, hey, well, why don't we all three go to dinner and have a sit down? I don't know if that was the best call, Josh, just kind of seeing how she is acting and she acts. Okay. But anyway, they get to the dinner and Elise starts questioning Nat. Hey, you all are so financially connected and emotionally connected. So what's going on here? Then, she just needs to pipe down like about 10 notches, but she doesn't. She goes and stands up in front of the whole bar and asks them, well, would you, why do you offer, like, would you want your man sleeping, staying at his friend's house, blah, blah, blah. So I can't remember exactly what she said, but child, it was ridiculous. And, she's letting them chime in, and they basically all said, no, I wouldn't do that. That's a little strange. Child, that whole dinner is ruined. They go their separate ways. Pissed off. Nat's pissed off. Elise is pissed off. Josh is pissed off. They all pissed off, child. So honestly, my take on this whole thing is I see, like I said, I see where she's coming from, but she needs to kind of pipe it down. Like her parents said, like chill out a little bit. Get to know the man. It's really not that serious. It's not like they were sleeping together before and now, they're living together as friends. It's nothing like that. So just chill out until you find out some more information, girl, please. Because I really like her, but she's getting on my nerves a little bit. But on to the next one, okay? And just when you think things could not move any faster, we have good old Zigg and Vea, okay? I don't mind this couple. They're cool. But anyway.
So you gotta wait 1 to 5 minutes. Right now, I don't think we're ready. So it's a little scary.
If there's one line, it's negative. 2, it's positive.
Well,
she thinks that she could be pregnant. So they get a pregnancy test. They go back to the room. She takes a pregnancy test. And we see in like the little cut screen in the confessional, Zigg's like, oh, well, I really actually hope that she's not pregnant. Anyway, the results come back negative. Thank God. Okay. She looks hella disappointed. Zigg does not. And my whole take on this whole thing is they've already got a shit ton of problems. You do not need to bring no baby in a situation like this. You're already are untrusting of each other. She's untrusting about him. He's untrusting about, his position and what, she thinks about him and things like that. It's just not good to bring a baby into this whole cheating drama mess, dysfunctional shit. Like, y'all need to just focus on each other at this point, okay? And then, if she wants to have a baby with a man that she does not even fully trust. Now, ask millions of women that have done this, had a baby in order to possibly think that there's going to be some magical difference with the man to stop cheating and shit like that. I'm sure they will tell you that shit don't happen. So pipe down and chill it out. But pipe down and chill it out, okay? Then they get to the Mayan ruins. I love the Mayan ruins. I've been to the Mayan ruins, not the one in Belize. But very beautiful site, very historical. Love it. I definitely was not expecting this. But anyway, it happened. This man gets on one knee and will you marry me? He proposes.
Yes.
She said yes.
Oh my God. She says yes. I guess they're engaged. They're getting married. I don't know, but we'll just see how Aunt Spring feels about that one. I look forward to hearing about that in the next episode. And speaking of people doing things they shouldn't do, we have Emma and Ziad. Okay. Or just Emma at this point, or Emma and Muhammad. We don't know what's going on, all this type of shit. But at this point, I'm over her. Give her the boot. Get her out of here, okay? She's working my nerves, okay? She's getting ready to go to the airport and blah, blah, blah. They stop and she goes to see Ziad. Why are you going to see this man? Okay. The same man that left you stranded in the desert alone, basically called you a whore and left. There's no way. There's just no way. Okay. And lo and behold, she realized he's the same man that she just left a few days ago that left you in the desert. Okay. He's still the same man. He didn't apologize. He does not care. He's basically, yeah, you messed this up and I really liked you at first, but now bye. Like, come on now.
Okay, well, thanks for everything.
Thanks for you too. So, yep. That's all.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye.
She says she went for looking for closure, and got the same mess, basically. Okay. That's my thing. She got the same exact mess that she left from. I really hope that she learns from this and that she really takes this and evaluates it and just slows down a little bit. It's not a competition out here. It's really not a competition. Okay. Then we got Mr. Rick and Trisha. Okay. And I call him Mr. Rick because he's 57 years old. Mr. Rick. Okay. So they get to talking about the baby conversation. Okay. Again and again, they've been wearing this man out. Okay. And I just don't see Rick doing it. I really do not see him wanting a baby. He just is so convinced that he does not want a baby. And if he does have a baby, it's because he wants to keep her. It's not because he actually wants a baby. And if he does say he wants a baby, he's probably going to say no in the future when they actually get ready to have the baby. Okay. So weird shit's probably going to go down in the future. Okay. Then we get a little backstory, which is really sad for Trisha. So, basically her mom left her and never came back. So it really kind of helps us understand why she probably wants a baby. Okay. Her dad and uncle, they want to sit down with Rick and Trisha. So, they're like, basically, when are you having, are you going to have this baby or not? And when are you having this baby? And they don't want to hear nothing else. They get upset when he starts talking about, oh, I love her. Like, I don't want to hear that no more. Are you having the baby? Yes or no? That's what, take it or leave it type deal. So, I really don't think this is going to end well, but we will see in the next episode. Fingers crossed. Okay. So that was the end of the episode, but we get a little snippets from the next episode, and the next episode looks a little bit crazy. Okay. Crazier than this episode. But what it appears is that we have Daniel apparently doesn't do oral, but Lisa really requires that, basically. We have Jovan and Annalyn going ring shopping, right? Annalyn, I can't remember her name, but they're going ring shopping. Joshua is talking about, talking to his bestie about the bar situation, Chris, and all that type of stuff. So then we get Forrest telling his mom that he's staying in the Philippines. Child, I cannot wait to see her reaction because it's going to be wild. Okay. We got Beer Khan and Laura finally addressing the situation about Michael and what he found out from Michael about their relationship. Okay.
Oral sex.
A fellow woman have been given her the oral sex. I am not a woman. I have my
$168. I think he's not sure.
children of the from the whole bar. That.
But it turns out we're not so good. Something is going on between you and Michael.
Nothing is going
Will
on.
you just shut up and listen?
Did you guys make any plans? Because we are leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, I have decided I'm going to stay here and live here in the Philippines.
This is our choice.
What's that you just came out of your mouth?
So, yeah. Y'all stay tuned for that next episode. I will be dropping it soon. And yeah. All right, y'all. That's it. There was a lot packed into this episode. Drop your comments below. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Who annoyed y'all the most? Who is pissing y'all off right now? Y'all just let me know. Okay. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next one.